Welcome back everyone, it's Aric from Rare Candy, and today we are going to be dusting off one of my favorite stage 2s in the format, and that's going to be the Cinderace back from the Sword and Shield base set. So I've been a big fan of this card for the longest time. I've done a couple videos on this thing in the past, but we're checking out, it has that Libero ability. Once during a turn, when this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active, you can attach up to 2 fire energies from your discard pile to it. And then its Flare Striker attack for 2 fire and a colorless does 190, and you discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. So even though this is a stage 2 with a pretty hefty attack cost, the ability kind of mitigates that altogether, and all you need every turn is just a single attachment. Or now we also have Magma Basin to be able to guarantee you can power up a Cinderace every single turn of the game. So between Magma Basin and some of the other new cards we just got in Brilliant Stars, stage 2 decks, including my homie Cinderace here, have gotten a lot better, I think. But also, before we get any deeper into today's deck, if you guys can't remember to smack that like button to feed the YouTube algorithm, and if you need any cards to complete this Cinderace deck for yourself, you can check out our friends at PTCGO You can use that coupon code RARECANDY at checkout to get yourself a discount. And Rare Candy's patrons not only had early access to this deck list, but they also have their own exclusive discount code for even bigger savings. Links to those will be down below in the description. But jumping back into our Cinderace deck today, a couple of the other key cards that just came out in Brilliant Stars are going to be Choice Belt. Of course, this is going to help our single prize decks because it does 30 more to Pokemon V, and now that's going to take our 190 base damage, which is already a pretty good two-shotting number, but it's going to take it up to 220 to allow us to even one-shot Pokemon V like Suicune V, Arceus V, and some of the other maybe even evolving Pokemon V like that. But also we have Ultra Ball coming into the game as well, and yeah, this is a card that helps every deck, but this is especially good for ours because we want to discard energy to power up our Libero ability. And also, since we are playing the copies of Battle VIP Pass, we can use Ultra Balls to pitch away extra copies of these after the first turn. And speaking of Battle VIP Pass, I really have been loving this engine between Mew and Battle VIP Pass. I really think this combo of cards is one of the best ways you can get your stage 2 deck set up, and allows you to have much more explosive turns than you would have than with like a Cincino engine or something like that. But Mew in particular is going to be really important for our deck because Cinderace's ability only activates whenever we go from the bench to the active. So every turn when something gets knocked out, we need something to promote into the active with an air balloon. And Mew is going to be obviously one of the best cards for this. But because we are playing Mew, we do have to start including some item-based forms of search for specific cards. So what I mean by that is to get fire energy, we need some copies of energy search in the deck, or if we want support cards, we need some copies of Pokegear in the deck to make Mew a little bit more versatile throughout the game. But as you can see, even though we are leaning most heavily on the Sword and Shield Cinderace, we are playing one copy of the Cinderace from Chilling Reign as well. One of the issues I think the Libero Cinderace has is that it's a little bit weak in the late game. You know, you're just doing this pretty stable, solid 190, but a lot of times at the end of the game, your opponent's going to throw up a fresh Pokemon VMAX or V-Star, and you're not going to be able to really deal with it. But this Cinderace actually gives you an answer to that. So it has the Crisis Power ability where you do 30 more damage to your opponent's active for each prize card they have taken. So if they've taken all 5 prize cards, except for that last one, you're going to be hitting for 300. And with a Choice Belt, that's 330. That's going to allow you to knock out really anything in the game other than Eternatus VMAX. And since we have the Magma Basin, we can even power this up in a single turn, since it does have that pesky 2 energy attack cost here. Another thing you might notice in our list, we are not playing any copy of Manaphy. I've kind of said this in another one of my videos recently, where I'm just kind of taking my chances that we're not going to run into Rapid Strike Urshifu or anything like that. But I will say this, at the time of recording this video, we did have some online tournaments happen where Jolteon has seen a little bit more of a slight resurgence in popularity. If those bench sniping Pokemon do become more prevalent, we do need to probably make space for a Manaphy in the deck. But also, I will say, I have been experimenting with the Single Strike Cinderace as its own deck. I think this does have some promise as well. So if this is a card you want to see a video on, be sure to smack that like button and also comment down below. That way I know you guys might be interested in checking out an entire deck with this thing too. But with all that out the way, let's jump in some games and see how the Cinderace deck is going to do. All right, let's go and call that coin flip, which we do win. So, hey, that is good. We will go first as well. Let's see. Okay. Pretty okay opening. We got the Battle VIP Pass. Unfortunately, we did not open with Mew, but we have the energy to retreat. So that's like the good thing about this situation. Just very curious what we're going up against. They got the water sleeves. They got the Swampert coin. So I've been playing against a lot of Inteleon on the ladder lately, and that could be an issue for us if that is what we're playing against. And it is, since we aren't playing... Oh, and this looks like the old Inteleon VMAX. That's very interesting. Huh. That's definitely concerning. So, because we, like I said, we have cut Mew out of the list for the moment. And to be fair, Inteleon VMAX, the one that snipes damage, is normally not a card you have to watch out for. So, in my defense, this is, not a deck I should be catering my list around. But nevertheless, we're going to try to make this happen, but this seems kind of sketchy. Hey, Battle VIP Pass, we will happily take that. Excellent. So, pretty great first turn for us here. I'll grab just probably 2 more. Ooh, we prize 2 Mew and a Ranger. That is, ugh. That's pretty gross, I'm not going to lie. So, we're just going to click done, and we need to evolve these Score Bunnies before they get going, because the Inteleon VMAX, it hits for 160, then 60 to the bench. That's enough to knock out our Score Bunnies. We are not playing the 70 HP ones. There's the Karina's Focus. Interesting. I'm curious if they're playing... I'm curious which Inteleon VMAX they're playing. Because the Karina's tells me they might be playing Octillery, which means they might be playing the Rapid Strike Inteleon. But based on the base form one, that makes me think it's the old VMAX. So we'll have to see. But that's definitely definitely interesting. So we'll go ahead and Rare Candy over here. And if we can get this KO, that would be pretty huge for us. So let's play as if we are going to make that happen. We go for the Energy Search. Let's see. We have all 3 air balloons in deck, so we definitely don't want to be hard retreating. We do have Magma Basins as well, so there is a world where we can make this happen. We do have more Energy Searches, so I think we have actually decent odds of hitting what we need. It is unfortunate, though, that we have a Marnie, not a Research, but between Marnie and our Mysterious Tail, we might be able to get there, guys. Ugh, and we whiffed. That feels really bad. Well, at least go for the Mysterious Tail. We can probably Ultra Ball. God, we were so close to making that happen. Yeah, we'll just go for the Ultra Ball here. And at that point, we will just pass over to our opponent. So, yeah, we'll just hang on to this hand. Alrighty, so are they going to knock out Mew? But there's Crushing Hammer. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be the old Inteleon VMAX based around eliminating energy. So there's the Hydro Snipe. Okay, them knocking out the Mew is big. Given that we don't have any other Mews in deck, we prized all of the rest of them and our Oranguru. So we'll do this. Ultra Ball over here. Grab this Cinderace. And hopefully we can get a Rab Boot as well, because I am really scared of this max bullet attack. Absolutely. I think we'll get the... I think we'll get this Choice Belt down here. Because I always like having the option for a belted Single Strike Cinderace at some point. And this is our last belt. So I think we're just going to do this. And that is pretty gross. Not gonna lie to you. Actually, no, we can still make this happen. Yeah, so we can still make this happen. So check this out. We can go for the Magma Basin. We'll just do it to this Cinderace since it doesn't have the belt. We don't want the belt right now. We can attach. Retreat. And now we have 2 energy we can get, so almost kind of a sketchy situation. And we can actually evolve the Raboot as well. So this is really sketchy against this Inteleon deck, but we're doing our best out here, guys. So we'll go for the Flare Striker. And this is going to be an uphill battle. I really do think so. But we haven't seen Inteleon. That's the other Inteleon, not the VMAX. That is a card that would definitely compound the damage sniping attack they have here. But hey, they're just powering up this act. Ooh, we see Kingler V and Kingler VMAX potentially. That could be interesting. Okay, so if we can get this return KO, that's absolutely massive for us. I really hope we don't lose to this deck because I was pretty critical of Kingler VMAX. I did a recent video on my top 5 worst cards from Brilliant Stars, and Kingler was one of the inclusions I mentioned, so that would definitely be some bad karma if that happened to me. So let's go ahead and get the air balloon down here. For Ordinary Rod, we will... how much energy we have? I'm actually going to leave all the energy in deck just because if we don't draw it, we can still use Magma Basin. So we'll just do the Pokemon. Okay, Ordinary Rod again. Just do the Pokemon. And somehow we might survive this matchup because we can get the knockout. We have that confirmed absolutely right now. Okay, Score Bunny. Great. And at this point we can... Let's see. If we bump that up to 180 plus the 60... So right now if they do Inteleon VMAX first attack, that's 120. So either way, this guy gets knocked out. So we should use the Magma Basin on this guy. And just retreat. Sure, we'll get down energy over here. And at this point, we're feeling pretty good. We may have survived the storm, like the worst of it. We were very fortunate enough to be able to evolve like all of our Pokemon and not have any unevolved Score Bunnies. We get Mew, we get Rangaroo, and Cynthia's. Okay, so pretty decent prizes. We knew half our prizes were going to be Pokemon anyways, but getting the Rangaroo is definitely good. Even the Mew as well, it's something that can be picked off, but there's going to be the research. So I'm assuming they are going to be looking for the Kingler VMAX. It has an attack that allows them to accelerate 5 energy in play. Could be sketchy, but no VMAX. That's huge. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna knock this guy out. So I'm feeling pretty good about the spot we're in at this point, guys. We'll just Primate Wisdom. I think put back a Cynthia's. I'm cool with that for the moment. Okay, we just need to... I mean, we can knock out this Kingler as well. So at this point, guys, I feel like it's hard for us to lose this one. So we'll just go for the Ultra Ball. Get rid of Gear. Seems okay. Or even Marnie. I don't hate that. Maybe... Actually, we'll get rid of Cynthia since we know we have another Cynthia in deck. We'll do that. And I think the Scrapper. I think we're content with that. Well, we might want to use this Cynthia, though. I think we'll get rid of Mew, actually. Yeah, seems good. So we'll do this. I'm going to get down the air balloon over here. At that point, we'll just Cynthia's for 2. And we should have 2 energy and discard, right? Yeah. We'll just retreat into Cinderace. You can really just see like how big the choice belt is against these basic Pokemon V compared to, you know, had we not had this, it would actually be a lot more difficult for our deck. So at that point, we'll go for the Flare Striker. So yeah, there we go. Gonna knock out poor little Kingler V. Unfortunately, he was not able to set up his the rest of his homies back there on the bench. And there's our opponent just going to promote the Inteleon. Do they have the VMAX? We have a boss. So actually, if they don't evolve their entire field or get rid of our choice belt, I think that's going to be game, guys. So moment of truth, our opponent definitely whiffed a little bit last turn, not being able to set up his board with Kingler V. We've also not seen a counter stadium from our opponent either. So if they're playing the Kingler, that makes me think they would be playing like Glimwood Tangle to be able to use the first attack on Kingler V, since it is a coin flip, but okay, but there's the Hydro Snap, guys. So that's going to be game because we have the boss ready to go. We can just manually retreat into the Cinderace. And that's going to be all she wrote. So let's go ahead and do that. We will attach, retreat. Yes, we would like to get our energy. And from there, just go for the boss. Obviously, we got to target down the full art one. And we'll just go for the Flare Striker for the game against the Inteleon VMAX Kingler V. VMAX deck. I'm not really still sure what all they were playing, but hey, we beat water with bench sniping capabilities, so we'll happily take it. All right, so our opponent here, they're calling the flip. They got a dark coin though, so I am curious what this is going to be. If this is going to be Wheezing, we are absolutely toast. You have like no shot at beating Wheezing with a deck like this, unless you just bench them out or something like that. But if this is Eternatus, I feel a little bit better about the spot that we're in. Or of course the dark Arceus deck. Also, I think a perfectly winnable matchup for us. So let's see. Okay, it's going to be Eternatus. We can live with this. I actually don't hate this. The one issue, though, is that Mew is weak to Dark, so they can get some pretty easy KOs on our poor little Mews. So we might have to try to sacrifice other Pokemon. Potentially. We'll see. Let's go for the... I'm actually curious how I want to play this turn. I'm actually going to go for Mysterious Tail first. Okay, that's fine. So... Quick Ball. Score Bunny. Let's see what we have. Okay. Have all of our supporters. I'm trying to think what we prize. Oh, we did prize one boss. One Magma Basin. One Candy. Trying to figure out what's gone. From what I can tell, it looks like we're still in kind of an okay spot, though. Discard another Fire Energy, and at this point, I mean, guys, I think we're looking like we're going to be in okay spot. So we'll go for the Mew over here. Because I kind of want to go for another Mysterious Tail, try to get a Battle VIP pass, if possible. And more than likely, they're going to knock out this one, so I want another one in play. It is a little bit risky since we are leaving the... since we are leaving this only one Score Bunny in play, potentially. So we're just going to retreat over here. Let's go for the Cynthias. Draw 3. Alright, so let's see. Battle VIP pass, can we get there? And we do. Excellent. Oh, we had an energy search. We should have played that. So we didn't get punished, luckily, but that was almost really sketchy. So let's go for the Score Bunny. Absolutely. And probably a Rangru. I like that. Okay, we will go for the Training Court. So actually happy our opponent has that in play. That definitely makes our discarding a little bit more flexible with this deck. And I think at that point, we're just going to... I think we're just going to Primate Wisdom and put the gear on top of deck. In case of Marnie, that way we can still guarantee a supporter. Okay, maybe we should not have done that because we hit Marnie either way, but we're just going to pass. Not a bad opening for us. I wish we would have hit a second VIP pass instead of having to rely on our quick balls, but nevertheless, we still kind of got set up pretty decently. We're just kind of hoping we can avoid a boss this turn. Because I definitely want to start getting these Score Bunnies powered up a little bit here. There's some Galarian Moltres. And actually, we've had a pretty decent start in terms of getting energy and discard. So there is a world where we can actually get off an attack against this VMAX as well, which would be really big. Okay, there's going to be Quick Ball. Now we do need a We do need a pivot Pokemon, or we do need an air balloon to be able to retreat in Cinderace. That's the next issue. So we need rare candy and air balloon. Those are the big cards you really want to see here. Okay, so I think we Primate Wisdom, Cinderace back on top of deck. I'm going to do this and this. Go ahead and grab Raboot. We did prize a rare candy, so that actually could make making this entire turn work the way we want to. A little bit challenging for us. But we'll do this. Primate Wisdom, put the Cinderace back on top of deck. And I think from there, we're just going to Marnie. That way we can guarantee we draw back into that Cinderace. Unfortunately, we are not going to get there, guys, because we needed to hit one of those two combo pieces, but we did not. That's pretty bad for us. So we're just going to go for the Mysterious Tail. Hey, we do have the rare candy, a little late, but I'll just grab the air balloon, because if they do boss, I don't really want this thing to get targeted down. Well, if they boss, trying to think. Yeah, we'll just do that. And actually, we could still retreat into a Rangaroo. I don't hate that either. Sure, we'll grab a Fire Energy. And I think at this point, guys, we'll just do this and retreat. Because we want to keep you in play. We definitely do. Well, actually, if they do boss and knock out... They knock out the Reboot, we could still Training Court and get... yeah. Well, if we hit Rare Candy with Mew, I'd rather Rare Candy and attach there. So I think we'll just pass. But definitely want to hit Pokegear this next turn off of Mew. We've not used either one of our gears just yet. There's going to be a research, so that's good. No boss in sight. Losing a Rangaroo does feel a little bit bad, but it is what it is. They did get rid of Marnie there. Nothing else too crazy. So we have to start attacking this turn. Otherwise, I think we're just too far behind. Okay, rare candy. So that's why I did not want to attach. I was thinking about it, but didn't really want to commit to that. Mysterious Tail. Okay. Ultra Ball, we have to pick that. Absolutely. So we'll do this. We could even Training Court and try to do some more Ultra Ball shenanigans, but I don't really want to get rid of anything that we have here. I mean, I guess we could, but... Yeah, I'm just going to hang on to this hand for the moment, so we'll just retreat. Start attacking, finally. But yeah, we absolutely needed to have an attack this turn. Really wish we would have gotten there last turn. Try to keep pace with this Eternatus deck, but we're still in there. So they need switch. Have they gotten rid of any switches just yet? They have not. So otherwise, we are going to be able to take down this Eternatus here. Now, if they have an energy switch plus an attachment, that's another way they could get out of the active, because they could E-switch up here, attach to this one, get this guy out of harm's way, but really want to be able to take down this VMAX if we can here. Okay, there's Quick Ball. Probably going to grab a Crobat V. That would make sense. There's the Dark Energy. They can get that back with Moltres, so that seems good for them. Okay, another Galarian Moltres. Interesting. Maybe they can't play down their hand low enough to Crobat, or maybe they have some Crobats prized. Okay, so that's pretty good for us. We did get a little bit of a break there. So now we are going to be able to jump back into this game and catch up in the prize exchange. Okay, fantastic draw as well. All right, so let's go ahead and... So just 2 Pokemon, because we can use their own Training Court against them here. And yeah, we can just get everything back here. We'll just do the Oranger. Don't want anything else. And actually what we could do, we haven't used a single choice belt, so I think I might even, I really want to use this Ultra Ball though, while we have it. I really want to guarantee it. Yeah, I think it's too important to whiff this KO, so we'll go for the Mysterious Tail. Pokegear, I'm fine with that. And actually, if we get Cynthia's, I might even... No, we should just discard it, guarantee what we need here. We don't want to get too fancy with our plays. Okay, there we go. And we'll just go for the research. Okay, so very happy we did not do any fancy plays there like I was talking about. We do have the energy. We can retreat into the Cinderace and take the KO. And our hand is so awkward though. Like we have a billion card hand, but no rare candies. It's literally all supporters. Marty would probably feel bad, I'm not gonna lie, just because we would have nothing else to use on the next turn. But okay, we do get Ultra Ball. That's good. But yeah, really hoping we don't get Marnied. Or like, part of me does kind of want it though. But literally, our only other supporter in deck would be one Cynthia's, and we have one Pokegear still potentially as well. So Marnie would actually be really bad for us. There's going to be the Galarian Moltres, and there's the Marnie. Ugh, as a yikes. Okay, and we do hit the Cynthia's. We're very fortunate to see that. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, there's the Aurora Burn. We're only one rare candy down as well, so we should be able to make this KO happen, I think. So, promote the Mew. So, we will get Choice Belt down. We will attach, because we don't need Belt to knock this guy out. From there, go for the Cynthia's, and I think we're feeling pretty good. We just need a rare candy. It is unfortunate we might have to use this Cinderace. But yeah, we could Energy Search, but honestly, to thin the deck, but I don't want to rearrange the order because all the supporters are clunking it up. So big Mysterious Tail, and we do get there, but this is going to make us reliant on having the boss next turn. That's the issue, because they're going to be down at a single prize card at that point. So let's go ahead and sure, we'll do this. Put down Mew, just trying to thin as much as possible here. So we'll rare candy this guy. Yep, we'll do Magma Basin. Okay, so unfortunately, again, we do have to use this Cinderace. I really would have loved to have saved this for the final turn, but we get a rare candy. That could be good, but I think we're out of Ultra Balls. Oh no, we do have 2 left. Okay, so we actually still could get KO here, but there's gonna be the Fire Wrath. I actually think it would have been better if they attacked with the Eternatus, because this is gonna be harder for us to knock out, but maybe they think we play more than just one of these. But I think that might be a misplay on our opponent's part. But either way, if we hit the Ultra Ball, we would win either way, and we top deck the Ultra Ball like a god here. So let's just go for the Mysterious Tail before we do anything else. Just double checking ourselves. I don't think we are forgetting anything, but okay, so Ultra Ball. Let's see. We do have 2 energy and discard, right? Yeah, we have more than 2. Okay, there's going to be the Cinderace. Got the Candy Cinderace. We got the attachment in hand, guys. And we nearly pulled out against the Eternatus deck. Even if they promoted the Eternatus, we had the boss, so we were good to go no matter what. Thanks so much for coming by, guys, and checking out this updated Cinderace deck. I've been having such blast dusting off a lot of these old stage 2s and seeing how they fare in the current format. I do think Cinderace, out of all the ones I have tested so far, is one of the best stage 2s I think you could potentially play. So if you are just absolutely desperate to play a stage 2 and you're sick of V-Stars and VMAXs and those big multi-prizers, honestly, I think Cinderace is worth checking out. And like I said at the beginning of this video too, I have also been messing with the single strike Cinderace. So if this is going to be a deck you want to see on the channel as well, be sure to leave a like and comment down below. But that's going to wrap up today's video. If you guys want to show your support for the channel, you can become a patron at patreon.com/rarecandytcg. or pick up some merch over at rarecandytcg.com. Links to those will be down below in the description. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.